Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a message from your spirit guide, and we have 3 different groups to choose from, choosing from the Green Ridge Oracle deck. Group number 1 here, we have this beautiful card with luck. There's a lime. We also have the water symbol and also number 31, and then we also have Capricorn here. So lots of different things to choose from. See whichever symbol, sign, word or number stands out to you, or the image. Okay. Group number 2, we have the word refinement, and this is the Dahlia. We have the air element in here, but also Scorpio, and the number 42. Okay, and group number 3, we have attraction with the pansy, number 34, air element, and a Libra. All right. See whichever one stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none. Please don't force anything. If nothing stands out today, I have older videos on my channel, or so many different videos on my channel, so they're mostly all timeless readings. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you're resonating with these readings and my energy, and also your comments if you feel like commenting. I also love emojis if you just want to send an emoji or say hi. But I really love reading how this resonates with you, especially also if you put your own intuition onto the reading, as these are collective readings, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And without further ado now, let's hop into your messages from your spirit guides for today. Hello beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading for a message from your spirit guide. You felt drawn to a very beautiful card already. I heard squeeze the lemon right away because they immediately gave me this sensation of squeezing. Okay, squeezing the drops out of this thing here, or even like the gravity. Something is even like, because the way it's hanging here, I feel gravity, something is going to squeeze it. This could be right away a message from your spirit guides that they're actually squeezing the lemon here for you. And it's going to be very refreshing, very juicy. I feel money in here as well, and like gold coming out of this lime. This is already a pre-mixed margarita. Okay, it feels like there's sugar in there already. Like everything is in this lime here already. It's ripe. Okay, so I see this gold light coming out, the juice of the lime coming out of here. So yeah, luck is definitely coming here. This is literally what's coming through. It's interesting. And Capricorn makes sense as well. It's very much an earth sign, but also hard work, okay? So hard work is paying off. Is the energy I'm getting. 31, okay, could be resonating, could be an age for you. This could also be a date I heard, actually. When is August 31? I think it's coming up on Sunday. So there might be a special occurrence for you on Sunday, they said. Or something with the number 31 makes also a 4. Lots of angel protection and also stability surrounding a lucky, fortunate event here. But I just heard the sun is shining for you. So if you needed to know that, right? Because I feel this water also giving me the sensation of the sun, energy, happiness, even though it's fire, but I feel this happiness and joy coming through because something's coming finally, right? I feel like the lime is ripe. I want to get one Shapeshifter card here and see another message. What's the message, please, from group number 1 spirit guide, please? What's the message from group number 1 spirit guide? So for some of you, they say it's finances, and for some of you, it's this happiness returning, okay? The sunshine in your life. We have the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Yeah, this is what I feel. This is really interesting that we have a bee here because of the worker bee, right? We have Capricorn. I say work really hard. Your dedication is paying off. So this is really beautiful. With the shape-shifting cards here right now, I feel like this is what's shifting, right, for you, is that finally something is paying off. Yeah, my life is sweet. And I already felt the sensation that there's already sugar pre-mixed into this lime. So whenever you get your rewards, you get your results, your solution, your joy, your happiness, your money, it's coming already. It's ready. Like it's ready mixed. Okay, you did enough. You did everything you could. So I really feel it's very much like here with the end of the month, right? I feel this like conclusion also with the 31, giving me August 31. Maybe that's just an example that the whole month is done, right? It's coming at the end of the month, like it's done kind of sensation. at an energy, at a number where something is over with and we're starting something new. So this gives me this energy of it's here. You're reaping your results. Hard work is paying off. This is really cool here. A twist and a tail, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming, number 34. I do feel like this is like a spirit guide. I feel divine intervention also for some of you happening here. Maybe this is because, you know, you worked really hard, you were committed, dedicated, and it took a while. This kind of sensation. I want to get one little mark card here today as well. For group number 1, please. Any more detail? Okay, these 2. And I also feel this one. Wow. And the ship is underneath. Yeah, again, I feel the sensation of when is it coming in finally? When are my ships coming in? Where is my delivery? It took so long. Long distance always comes through with this. And also the 3 of Wands. Goals, manifestations. Look what we have. Love this. Love, love, love. Fish is here. Again, a number 34. Where did we just see that? Here. Okay. I expect a change, especially when it comes to abundance and finances. Okay. But also I feel this here with the heart. This is definitely, again, a mix that I got here already of finances, fortunate events, but also happiness and joy with the sun. We have the heart right here. Your heart is going to sing for joy, I feel. There's healing also coming with the snake. The snake could have been the deception. The snake could have been the illusion of something that we're taking charge over. I almost feel like the red here is taking over this, maybe whatever was hindering this or we were scared of, okay? Like there's something here that's plugging up this snake and I feel like they're moving over like that. I feel this is also your spirit guides coming in. Because I saw them squeezing a lemon. Okay, the juices are coming out. I already saw that. This is the card also for finances and success and luck and abundance. This is really cool because 3 fish in here. It also feels like happiness in a romantic relationship, I have to say. Like there's water, there is joy, there is movement also. I feel here somebody might be scared that something is taken away for some reason. But I feel this restoration of your heart. I almost feel here the difference here, right? One side looks like this and the other one is a little, like it could be a rose, but also looks a bit like an eye. But I feel like here almost 2 sides to the heart. But we're fixing it. It's being restored. It's being filled up. Your joy is filled up. Your love is going to be filled up. I see connection as well. It's another message in here. Like something is being multiplied here, and you have to put this wherever it resonates for you, because for some I also feel like it's love or family. Here is also support coming in with the bees that work really hard and they work together. So there could be support coming in to actually finally also end a situation that was tough or scary. So you could get some help or a different perspective, I heard, with the snake. But I also feel with the snake, like she's very clever. I also feel this cleverness here. The healing, right? Healing the cracks because she's kind of windy moving, okay? Maybe you also don't see something coming, and this is what we have here as well. The unexpected, a change you did not see coming, but this is definitely a change for the better. A change for healing, for wholesomeness, for abundance. Let's get a few tarot cards here. For beautiful group number 1. What else? This one. Page of Cups. Okay, sorry you guys, I was a knock on the door. Delivery. Talking about delivery. So something might unexpectedly be delivered to you, okay? If I want to incorporate it into your message here for today. So there is something coming in that you did not expect, because honestly, I have also no idea what this little thing is that I just got delivered. So quite the surprise, okay? And here again, you know what I'm feeling? We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom. You've probably been waiting for this, okay? For the breakthrough, for clarity, for this thing to come in, the idea, the success. And here we have the Page of Cups. Actually, what I'm feeling here is my life is sweet and luck. Here's the sugar. Okay, I really feel like you're like, where's my sugar? Where's my breakthrough? Where's my success? Here's a fish, okay? Again, I'm feeling like there's something coming in to add to something. It almost feels like these things that we have as a kid that you get in like a Kinder Surprise or a little package or something, and you throw them in the water and it gets bigger. I don't know what it's called, but it's these weird little figurines or whatever. And you might not know what it turns into, okay? What it looks like when it's all big and how big it's supposed to be when you put it in water. So this is kind of what I'm feeling here. So your sugar is coming in. There's something coming in here to add to the nourishment, right? The fish food is coming in here to make that fish bigger, make your finances bigger, make this, get you the surprise, get you the breakthrough, get you the success here. Page of Cups is also this beautiful energy of playfulness and joy, what we also already scratched on. So I feel like these worker bees or even your spirit guides or something here, maybe divine intervention, right? Coming in and adding the fish food. Yeah, I really see this like fish food now. It's like, grow my little fish, okay? Okay, but it is coming. The right food is coming, the right nourishment also, if this is potentially a health situation. If this is interesting that I'm saying this, because the Page of Cups is also stands for like a young energy. This could be a child, right, who is like growing up in the right way. But this, I feel really this finances or this little project that is now becoming bigger. So something is getting bigger because you're putting the right resources, the right food, right? The right fertilizer is going into this cup here. And also the right energy, which is joy and happiness and playfulness. That is also the right food for you, if this is what you need, right? As the ingredient to get to your goal, to get to your manifestation. For some, it could be a person, or this is you, to also grow yourself, right? In your work, in your ideas, in your finances, in your love for yourself, your self-worth. This could be so many different things. But I see, again, every time I look at this, I see this dripping. It almost feels like an IV, okay? It's like this IV of money, of like for right nourishment. And it could literally be, right? Maybe you're also finally figuring out the right supplements for you. And I'm not a medical doctor, quite obviously. This is not advice or anything. I'm just reading the energy here, and it feels like a bit of an IV here. Of the right foods, the right sugar, maybe you need sugar, I don't know. You know, this is just an example. Take it as an example. But it will be a solution for you. A solution to something that was potentially difficult, right? And maybe also even for a long time, I think, but you never lost faith, okay? And therefore it is finally coming in here. There is divine intervention. I also want to get a few more of these cards here. Oops. Oh, thank you so much. See, stimulation, fire, energy. There's some sort of heat coming in here or something. You're attracting the right thing, and it's going to be very logical and straightforward also with the Aries here. And fire, there's more energy coming. If this was also something you're waiting for, something that gets your blood pumping, okay, to know which direction to go or what to do. So let's look at these two cards. We have focus, number 35 here. Oh, Sagittarius and air. Really beautiful. This, they just said Ace of Swords again. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is coming through with this. And we have courage. Wow. Number 13, transformation in Libra. More air and fire. We also saw the fire here with stimulation, and happiness is underneath that too. I could regard so many different things. I really feel here this could be a message for a lot of different people, right? Depending on how this resonates for you in your personal life. With fertility, this could be everything. A new birth, the growth of a child, pregnancy, finances, a project, creative projects, workplace, energy, knowing finally what to do, fertile grounds, right timing. All of these things are coming through with these cards. Plus happiness, right? We talked about this multiple times here too already. And the stimulation, the energy, the attraction with the 18, with the moon energy. Really, really cool. Yeah, courage. I heard here a little bit like the courage to just keep going with what you're doing, because there's something coming that you're not seeing. Help, okay, potentially for some of you. There's help coming with the bees here. My life is sweet. The sugar, the nourishment is coming, but it could be through also another person, I feel, for some of you. So thank you so much, group number 1, for being here. I hope this helped, and you can put this wherever it resonates. So you're very close, okay? And I'm sending you big hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group at number 2, and welcome to your reading. Again, I don't know, last time already it happened to me that I was pre-shuffling and cards up flopping out, and I didn't hit record first. So I kind of, in my head, in my mind, in my heart, I kind of started the reading, you know, with pre-shuffling and looking at your card and tuning in. So now I'm just going to keep going with this. As we can see, this just popped out and flipped out, okay? And you felt drawn to this card of refinement. We have Scorpio, we have air, and we have the number 42. 42 right now, they said there could be something about a relationship that we're refining, and also and how we define something, right? I feel like a different perspective also coming in after potentially a period of like a deep dive, right? Emotionally, maybe there was some distance, or you really dug deep here into your feelings to also figure something out. This could be about a relationship or some sort of counterpart situation. If this is not a person specifically, this could be about a wish, a dream, or something like that, right? Something that belongs to you. So take it however resonates. But refinement here, you're definitely figuring something out, right? Like with the star also, this is also refinement. This is also purification. Maybe there was something in the way. We're really like sifting something through, right? To get the pure essence of it, or like the pureness of something, I feel like here. It's almost like an essential oil here, I feel. This is just like also something that was going to last for a long time. So maybe this could be about finances, if this is about finances, or the secret to a relationship, the secret to love. I really feel a secret coming. You're figuring out the secret of something, or maybe this is what it feels like to you. Because when I say, for example, the secret of love, the secret tincture, just a drop of this essential oil, right, makes a big difference. And it's going to last a long time because you need very little of something to influence something or to make something whole and perfect in a way, okay? They're really giving me the sensation of perfect and yeah, like wholesome. I'm getting also quite a grounded feeling in here for some reason, even though we have air, we have the star here. It's also Aquarius with air. This is also healing, I feel. I also heard here divine timing and divine intervention, if this resonates for some of you. But it's also finally coming, right? The refinement of it, the redefinition also of something. I heard an agreement. If this was an agreement, we're redefining something. We're turning something in a little bit in a different way, the different clock, a different time now. We're slowing things down. Also, maybe you're just approaching a situation differently now because you learned something. Let's get a few more tarot cards while we're at it here. What else do we have? Something's getting better, right? It's like fine wine. It's getting better with age, or it's getting better the more we know. It's getting better like the longer we do something. Maybe this is your skills also. You're getting better at something. We also have judgment. Yeah, there is this refinement, redefinement of yourself, of something in your life. And again, for some of you, it's relationships. For some, it could be work. It could be your skills. It could be your studies, or how you define yourself. This is also your true calling, okay? Heeding the call, following your purpose. This is resurrection, rebirth as well. But it's here. Look at this, right? We're turning into the light. The light is there. You're being like purified. Yeah, with the star and the judgment and the refinement. You're being also turned perfectly. Like I see clockwork also. Something working perfectly together. You know, when you look at the clock and at the watch or whatever, this how these little gears and everything, they have to be perfectly aligned and everything to give you this perfect mechanical instrument. And this is what I'm getting here. This is your refinement that is also coming in from higher powers here, right? This is your divine intervention potentially. And look what's on the bottom. The Lovers with the Three of Swords and Justice. So for some of you, that definitely had something to do with a relationship. But again, because I already felt the energy of lovers, this could also be like just something that belongs to you. That's something that is maybe you were very dependent on it for your happiness and how you feel. Okay? About your safety, security here, I feel like, because something probably broke or something left you quite disappointed, but we're learning something from this. And you're getting out of this. Like this is at the end of this, right? Here's this new beginning. Here's this fresh, naked, vulnerable, we can start again, buy new clothes kind of situation, okay? New agreements here, I even hear. After a period of disappointments, right? And potentially waiting for justice. But it's coming in. We're weighing out the feelings towards our knowledge, our logic, and feelings are being weighed out here, the heart and the feather. If it's balanced, okay? And this is exactly what we're getting to. We're really dialing in here. We're dialing into the nitty gritty, and this is worth it, okay? If somebody needs to hear that, it's worth really getting into the nitty gritty, into the little fine print, into the detail. There is a solution in the detail even. Really cool. Really, really neat messages here. I want to get one shapeshift card, or even more actually for you, I feel. This might actually tell a bit of a story, but let's just see, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides have to say here about this. Can we get more information, please, for group number 2? I just heard wishes do come true. Oh my God, I'm getting chills right now. Here I'm feeling like something might actually turn out differently. Let's say it's a relationship and it didn't work out, or there is an issue in the relationship, or you're alone, or whatever it is. It's just an example. But then suddenly something shifts in you, or in this person, or in your circumstance that you couldn't even have made up, right? Maybe you thought everything is lost, but there is something coming in here, and they just said wishes can come true, do come true. Okay? I also feel just with this message here also, like, keep believing, right? But also work on you, like focus on you also. I feel a sense of like detachment a little bit that is necessary, or maybe was necessary, to rebalance yourself and to wait for this justice, right? So I'm getting this interesting energy here. Let's see what this deck says here from your spirit guides. Messages, please, for group number 2. And I heard here, oh my goodness, can you please just follow our guidance? We are getting you out of something. We're pulling also, like, I heard we're pulling a sock out of the situation. I love your spirit guides, group number 2. They're actually quite funny and a little sarcastic. And it just feels like playful, right? They're like, can you just please follow our lead? Like, we're pulling you out of this, maybe a sticky situation, or even they said we're pulling a sock out of the situation. Maybe there's something in that sock, right? That just, it feels almost like a Christmas sock. Like there's a lot of ingredients in the sock that we didn't expect. And so you will see everything also. Something will come to the light that you need to see, to have your answer, to have your clarity also, I feel. Let's see what this card says. Bats in the Belfry. You can achieve great things, number 7. Wow. This, again, I feel is connected to what I said about distance. Focusing on yourself. I see a little bit of royalty, treating yourself like you're the center of attention. Like, there's something about detaching from a situation because your spirit team, your higher powers are on it, right? They're like, can you just please follow our lead? Focus on yourself. There's something about this royal energy here about you. Okay, you have to put yourself into your own confident mindset here. I feel a bit of Queen of Wands vibes, I have to say. Queen of Wands a little, but also nighttime. It's like bats, could be Queen of Swords, like a mix of Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. You can achieve great things. Queen of Wands is very powerful, very like control of herself and her feelings and emotions, right? And her power. And the Queen of Swords also has this great ability to just know the truth and see through things, but also is very detached from feelings again. So this is a beautiful combo, actually, the Wands and this air that I'm getting here of the Queen of Swords. So it's kind of a little bit, it feels like detachment from, if we can't control something, I feel your spirit team is like, come on, detach yourself, focus on yourself. We'll handle the rest and let you know when you're supposed to be doing something. This is the energy I'm getting here for you. Look on the bottom, we even have Orca Magic with 43. It's also another number 7 here. Okay, really cool. There's something about this. I feel like Angel Realm. Yeah, with the Judgment, number 7, I feel like the Angel Realm dimension, number 7 is coming through to let them guide you. You're also being picked up, right? You're being also cleansed, like they're lifting you up. And it's almost like, please just let this dirty sock go. I don't know what the sock example is for you, group number 2. Maybe somebody resonates with this, but the dirty sock, maybe this is just a sock with a lot of holes, or I don't know. Something about that here. An old sock, a dirty sock. The Akashic Library is open. Wow, yeah, there is something here coming for you that you will understand here. Again, that's what I feel too. The sock is like, there's lots of surprises, things you didn't even know about yourself potentially, things you didn't know about this other party or about your situation, right, that are going to be illuminated and highlighted for you. I also just saw someone putting like a few dice in this like little cup, this, you know, these wooden, and not wooden, the leather cup, and you're just like mixing the dice. Something's being reshuffled for you. You just do you, okay? Focus on you, I feel. Wow. Because there's something here, secret, with the Akashic records also in libraries. There's something you are not, or we're not fully seeing yet, but it's coming. It's that ingredient here. Oh my God, that just popped off. This popped off on the bottom. Deep Dark Sea Mermaid, number 16. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. Wow. Again, this is like diving deep, right? There's something coming from the deep, from the depths of something here, that we just have to let come to the surface. Like, it's coming naturally because of this energy and the power of the Judgment card. The star, I feel like, is the confirmation for your alignment and purification. So there's help actually from every angle for you with this, I'm getting. Okay, 16 is the Tower in the Tarot and the Star in the Lenormand. I actually want to get one Lenormand card, which is interesting because there's the Star in the Tower and vice versa. There's the star, there's light, there's a wish, there is a blinking something in the darkness, and it says that right here. Find solution in the unknown places. And it might be in your Akashic libraries. Maybe if you know how to meditate, or but I do feel like they're gonna let you know there's guidance for you. You're probably being led also to the right readings online, okay, for solutions, or to the right sources wherever you go. It doesn't just have to be like tarot readings. So just trust spirit that you're being led to the right sources, okay? Yeah, I wanted to get one Lenormand card. Group number 2, please. What else do we have, please, for group number 2 here in the Lenormand? Anything from their spirit guides, please? Spirit guides for group number 2. Actually, I feel this one on the bottom. The fish. Abundance of joy and happiness and new beginnings. There's new beginnings. I feel with this, they're coming from a different perspective. The fish also stand for finances, okay? Abundance, finances, prosperity, luck also, I heard now. Good luck is coming. Yeah, there is something coming that you're not seeing yet. Also the fish, like, they could be really deep in the water, right? And we're not seeing it. But you will see this glimmer, this star. Okay? Follow the guiding light. That's one of your biggest messages here. That spirit actually wants to help you, and you just have to kind of listen or let them guide you. But again, Scorpio, I'm feeling this depth, okay? The distance, the detachment a little, but also the depth of something, because you're going to find out a solution, a secret and a solution, therefore. We have the child on the bottom and the other tower. How funny is this now? This happens lately often when I talk about the tower from the tarot, the tower in the Lenormand pops out, but this is a different tower, okay? It has a bit of a different meaning in the Lenormand. But this is actually interesting. It looks like we're just building that tower as well. So we're definitely building up again, okay? But first, we have to dive deep. And then you're being like catapulted and pulled into a brand new beginning. Where I feel innocence, and here also in peace, okay? A lot of peace, they just said. Peace, happiness, and joy is going to be returning to you. But we can't miss the steps. This is really something they're getting at here. I actually want to take this. Yeah, here fox is underneath this. This is about also, this could be work, but this also feels a bit like observation. The fox can stand also for planning, strategizing, okay? But I feel leave the strategizing up to your higher powers, and you follow the guidance by focusing on you, whatever is important right now. Go back into your own power. With this Queen of Wands energy and Queen of Swords energy here, you can achieve great things if you also listen, right, to your spirit guides. There's great abundance here for you. New beginning of great abundance. We're rebuilding something, refining something, redefining something. Even if it might look shortly, they said like redirection, but we're redefining it. Okay, maybe we're giving this relationship a new name, or we're doing something over, or just seeing something from a different perspective, okay? But you're being restored here. Let's get another card from this deck, please. For group number 2's message from their spirit guide, please. For group number 2. Continuance. Yeah, we're continuing, but I feel in a different way. There is continuation. Even, yeah, somebody might feel stagnant right now or stuck, right? Where is this? But that's maybe because we're wanting to have maybe a faster solution than, and maybe it's important not to miss a step here, right? We cannot jump over certain steps. That's what they're getting at here as well. But I also feel the sweet apple in here. There's a continuance of like sweetness also in a sense, okay? Of there's health here with the apple. Slicing the apple, a piece at a time, I feel here, okay? One step at a time, group number 2. Just keep trusting, focus. Yes, this always makes me feel like the Ace of Swords. The stock here, this is, it almost feels like sword lily or something, I don't know. But 35, okay, focus, air sign. What else we have? Sagittarius. Again, Sagittarius is also business, traveling in the mind, or the distance, traveling the distance, doing the work, okay? But focus, there will be a solution coming. I'm getting Ace of Swords vibes with this. Let's get one more, please. The last message here, please, for group number 2. Listen carefully here. Yeah, whenever you receive this message, even you might even get a message from a stranger, and you might just like be like, yeah, whatever you say, I don't, and not take it serious. But there's something coming here that you're supposed to be paying attention to. Don't brush something under the rug. I heard your spirit guides are really awesome with sayings. Okay, like something about the alt song. Don't brush it under the rug. Okay. Don't sweep it under the rug. So one step at a time. And then we have cleansing. Yeah, 25 lemon cleansing. This also feels like it's quite, I think it's quite antibacterial. Feels like disinfecting something potentially, right? Like we're really being thorough. That's what I'm getting here. Very being thorough with a situation. We can't overjump something. We can't miss this one important step, right? There's like step by step by step, and we have hope. This is being restored, right? We have the star card here as well. We have Taurus in here and air again with hope. And this makes an 11. So there is a gateway coming for you here. The solution. Something will be, a secret. You need to figure something out first. There is a necessary step that we cannot jump over, right? So, protection. You are protected. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay, but it's important to not over or ignore certain steps here. It's very important to do everything step by step, very diligent, and going into detail is actually helpful here to find something important also. Yeah. This is your message from your spirit guides, and I hope you can put this wherever it resonates. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for a message from your spirit guides today. Okay, we have this beautiful card here, number 34, and the pansies. Love the pansies. They always remind me of my dad and my grandma. I don't know if this is maybe something here right now that needs to come through. Maybe there's also a past loved one saying hi, and I feel these faces right in the pansies. So I feel that there's a lot of spirit guides, spiritual protection, spiritual guidance around you, and a lot of like past loved ones that are always with you. So this might just be an extra message here for someone. We have attraction here, okay, and Libra and air. Something about justice also and balance. Yeah, coming together. I feel connection in here. Something is being restored, I heard also. There could be a new addition to the family here a little bit, or like a little bit like an odd couple. Like, look at this, right? Well, something is coming out of 2 to make a third one that looks different but similar, okay? You have some sort of traits of something. So there could be something here. This could be parents and a child for some reason, okay? But this could also be the attraction towards something that maybe looks quite different. Maybe this is a relationship with an age gap or cultural differences or whatever, okay? But this could also be in workplace, I heard. Working well together, but also community. Okay, let's get more cards. I actually want to do some tarot cards here first. Oh, thank you. 7 of Wands. Wow, maybe protecting your community, protecting your family. There's also something about boundaries, even if this is also something about where you have to have boundaries in your family, right? Protecting your authenticity is coming through here too, because I said here this could be parents, and then if you're the child or vice versa, there's something about the differences here. But we're still accepting, okay? But we need to have healthy boundaries, stand our ground here. If this is something we need to learn in life, this is unfortunately the opportunity that we're getting. Let's say you need to learn how to stand up for yourself or to have healthy boundaries. You're going to be surrounded by people that teach you this, right? That let you experience having healthy boundaries. So these are always the challenges that we choose for our lifetimes. Your spirit guides are saying that right now, that I know this is so hard to hear sometimes, that we choose this before we come to have these experiences and opportunities to learn this aspect of ourselves. Look, the Magician. I think somebody here is not giving themselves enough credit, I have to say. You might know deep down that what your abilities are. Group number 3. I really feel that here. You're beautiful. Maybe you do have a nice, beautiful home or good relationship with your parents or family, or your work life or your community. But there's something yet you're holding back. Okay, I feel there's somebody's holding back that power. Even though we have the Magician here, but I feel you know something. Oh, look at that. You know something, High Priestess underneath, that, you might not be sharing with others, or you're feeling like hesitant to share. You could also be like a reader, tarot reader, for example, is always a good example here. We also have the High Priestess. If you're a medium, a psychic, right? Maybe you have some information that you're not sharing with other people, or you're not doing that channel, right? You're not going online. You're like maybe a little bit hesitant here. That is really quite interesting. Or you always had to fight for yourself, right? And that's why. But I do feel breakthrough coming. Attraction. Something is coming regardless of how much you're holding back. I almost feel that your success is written. Like, you can hold back as much as you want. You will know at some point that you have what it takes. Because I feel like deep down you know that. But maybe there was just like, let's say, conformity around you growing up, or these are the things, that's how we always done it, right? And you kind of just were following suit or something like this. Maybe you're like you're breaking out, okay, of some sort of like refinement with your own ideas, because you also have look at that. Yeah, there's something meant for you, group number 3, that makes you potentially stand out and be different. But this is your biggest gift, and this is supposed to be your success story. Something is manifesting here, if you want it or not, but it's going to make you freaking happy. You will be challenged here a little bit to come out of your comfort zone. You will be able to have healthy boundaries, stand up for yourself in what you believe, in your abilities, in it might be secrets right now, right? But not for long, because you will feel the liberty, the energy, the freedom of this. For some of you, maybe I also heard traveling, if you've been scared to like travel away from your family potentially, or some big thing here is coming, like a breakthrough or manifestation or an opportunity that will give you the wings of happiness and freedom and liberty. This could be still in your community, because we see that you stand up for yourself and protecting yourself. You might also be finally seen for who you truly are, but you don't have to really be scared of it anymore, right? This is coming here. Wow, and the sun. Oh my goodness. And I feel the speed also of this. Like, you're just going to enjoy the ride, like enjoy your life, enjoy your authenticity, enjoy being truly, authentically yourself. This is really something that's coming through here. What's coming in here, the ships that are coming in, or what's manifesting, is also you accepting yourself 100% and not afraid to show it anymore. Okay? This is almost like the change within, like, your inner child. Like, there's this freedom. Like, it almost feels like 8 of Swords should be in here somewhere. Yeah, I look past. There's definitely something about your past. Your soulmate potentially could also be the one that, you're finally coming towards with, or somebody's coming towards you. And 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and Knight of Cups, there it is. An offer. Could be love, could be romance, right? The soulmate. But it also talks about the family here, the past, okay? Maybe you were nurtured really well and you were scared to tell something to your parents or something like that. Okay, but there's freedom coming here. There's happiness, relationship, ultimate happiness, fulfillment, togetherness, connection, community. I feel a family, a happy family. If you also want a child, right? Or that this is just a creation of something also divine, because we have 1 and 2 here. The Magician with all the resources, and here comes the soul. Something's being added onto you, the soul towards something. I really feel your authenticity. Something that has always been with you. Innocence, joy, liberation, your magic, your power. Okay, I don't want to repeat myself, but these cards are absolutely tremendously beautiful. I'm going to take these 3 here. Actually, we have some room here. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Ultimate happiness, power to be yourself, to do what you want to do. Yeah, look at the cat here in the background. That's so funny. Looking through, it's like, right? I felt that in here too. There's a third thing here where somebody felt a little bit left out. Maybe there was the difference, right, between siblings, for example, or I don't know. There's just something about this energy here, but please put it wherever it resonates. If this is a right now situation at your workplace, maybe you feel like you don't fit in, but this is also because maybe you haven't really shown the real you. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Obviously, I feel like we all do this for a specific reason, because of, maybe feeling scared of judgment or something. But again, however this could resonate, let's actually get 1 little more card here. Right person, right? Soulmates, relationships, love is definitely coming through here a lot. Maybe you're also finally ready for this, right? To approach this person or have this person approach you. It's very important here to show the real you, however this could resonate, okay? It's very, very important. The more authentic you are, the more or quicker also your success and your happiness is coming, and your love. Okay, let's get one little more card, please. What's another message from group number 3, Spirit Guide? The Tree. Wow, there's multiple or 2 different tree cards in this deck. We have the 7 of Cups picked up here, number 5, which is change. You're changing into this peacock. Again, authenticity, success, power, and they said something else. This could be leadership as well for some of you, if this is also in a company, right? Let's say you're younger than the employees and you're the manager or the boss, or I don't know, I'm getting this age difference as well for something here. It doesn't have to intimidate, okay, yourself especially. The more also you really, you come out from the heart, you show your power, show your magic, okay? Again, I'm getting a similar message, but here I see that you're growing into this peacock. You're owning it also. Own your power. Show the world the real you. Show them what you're made of, right? And there's also beautiful connection coming in if you've been longing for this, right? And you were like, well, where is it? But I do feel like you don't have to be afraid anymore to show yourself, to say how you think, how you feel, have healthy boundaries, all of this stuff, right? It's okay to say no. I want to say that here too. Look, we have a letter here. We saw the Knight of Cups. So there could be something coming in. Or didn't we talk about this? No. We didn't talk about the secret, but we have the High Priestess here. That's why it reminded me a little bit. Maybe there's something, you holding something within you, right? That maybe somebody doesn't know or people don't know. Yeah, that's what it was here. Maybe you're finally declaring something. This could be an official paper here for somebody. Okay. You're declaring something. But this tree is healthy growth. Okay. This is also finances, if this resonates. Beautiful, the colors I actually picked up in here. Look at that. The purple, the yellow, the green. It's all picked up in here as well. But mixing it, we're taking all of the different colors, all the different traits, where we come from, and putting it all together. It feels really like a family or community kind of thing here, okay? So it's going to be a beautiful mix where you also fit in. You will have your place, group number 3. So please don't worry, okay? There's a place for you wherever you want to be. Let's get, ooh, that was quick. I also feel this guy. Shapeshifter cards, let's see what they say. You are unlike anyone else. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. What a beautiful confirmation of what your spirit guides are already trying to convey here. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. They have to be interesting to you. You have to just own yourself, is really what I'm getting here. And then everything else will magically almost appear, right? It almost feels a bit like a holdback. Because we're not letting ourselves be flourishing, right? In the midst of maybe something where we feel like, oh, I have to be a specific way. Or, you know, and it's okay, you know, especially with parents, if, you know, we're not always going to be in the same opinion, or we're not always going to agree on everything. But there's also something about diplomacy, how you can have your healthy boundaries to say, you know what, no, this is what I believe, but I also respect you. So please also respect me for who I am, right? So there's something about this here that you're also getting and learning. You're finding your place. Yeah, they just said that again. You're finding your place. Look at this freedom here, right? This is what I feel. You find your place within something. And it makes you feel just really, really good. Really good. Something about children also coming through here. But this could just be the combination of what we talked about, your upbringing or something. And we also have the delicate fairy and her ferrets. And they're, again, right, they all look different. Change is natural good. And yes, it can hurt. Oh my goodness, group number 3. But see, like this could also be like maybe it's adoption or, you know, this workplace. But I feel like we're going to find this perfect common ground where we can all like be in the same place and happy, okay? There's definitely romantic love also here, happiness here, manifestations. I want to say love attraction right now is coming through again. Is there any message here? Ooh, look on the bottom. Again, ferrets. The butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. Look. And yes, it can hurt. Change can hurt. And here, there is a rebirth in this. By you finding your authentic self, finding your voice. Okay? Knowing what's rightfully yours, what to stand up for, what you really want. This is also really declaring, with the letter that we saw, What do I really want? And stand behind it, okay? Oh, actually, you know what? Just take this. What do you really want? But I also feel here a little bit like group number 2. There was something about Akashic Records, okay? If you feel drawn to different groups, there's something here that you're also accepting about yourself, right? Again, I'm feeling Akashic Records or something declared here. Maybe it's like, I feel it's some sort of birth certificate, or what is this? That's so interesting. Something that feels like it's owning me. It has power over me here that we're also standing up against. Something that was like maybe an official document or so, something that needs to be changed. Okay, so I feel like you're finding your footing here. You're also not afraid. Yeah, and then we have this beautiful card. Here's the 5 again, picked up with change, and I am reborn, right? The butterfly ferrets. Now you can be truly, authentically yourself in however this resonates for you, in whichever situation that is. Oh, look, underneath that, we have Elizabeth and the lion. It's time to become a great leader. This is you, right? You're reigning over yourself. Like, I feel like nobody has control over you here anymore. This is a quite important message. I want to get the last message here from this deck again. For group number 3, please. What's another message or last message from their spirit guides, please, for group number 3? Desire. Oh, number 3. And we have attraction here. Also, who you are attracted to. If this is about romantic love, right? So you don't have to hold back anymore. What it looks like. Maybe there was very defined rules in your upbringing, in your family, who you can be with, for example, right? This is a good example here. This could also be about fertility here with the 3. It reminds me a bit of the Empress here. But again, divine feminine, like getting this energy here as well, fertility, okay? It's really time to be also authentically yourself in that sense, okay? Your creative self, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about someone, okay? Desires actually might also be returning, I heard, for something. A desire to do something, and here accepting duality, right? Talking about, oh, sorry guys, I don't know where I left off here, but I said something about duality. Again, reminds me of what we talked about here, right? And look on the bottom, my camera actually overheated. It had to go in the fridge, okay? If there's something here about heat also, because we also have love, and it's just like desire. If there's also desire for like something we can't fully put into words, or that has a judgment on it from other people, from your environment, from your community, right? You're not supposed to be doing something, or well, however this looks like. If this is a romantic situation, you're finding your healthy boundary to also stand up for yourself and what is rightfully yours here. This is very much confirmative here of your message, okay, from your spirit guides. With the duality, I see this here, what we talked about in the beginning, right? There's something that stands out that looks different. So, but everything we talked about, you will turn into this healthy peacock here where you find your place. Okay, with this growth card of the 3 card, the health, the family, the ancestry, this could be your roots and all this stuff, finances as well. So put it wherever resonates for you. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.